Different man to have a crack at the hot seat since Roman Abramovich. Valencia takes Oscar, diverted it up, but not away. Thibaut Courtois certainly impeded, and Anthony Taylor saw it that way.
Well, it looks as if Chelsea are going to have Ivanovic picking up Andy Carroll. I think they anticipate Andy Carroll trying to pull off round the back here, and it's Ivanovic who's one-to-one with him. Bit of shoving going on there, but Ivanovic very good.
Costa wants it, gets it. Another heavy first touch, but Chelsea still have it with Ivanovic. Now Ivanovic from that Oscar back heel. Branislav Ivanovic! A low tester for Adrian.
Well, he did brilliantly to lose Croati and open the target up for himself. Winston Reid trying to get out into his space immediately. Still gets a shot away, a very decent one as well. It's a good save from Adrian, might have been sneaking inside that near post.
Ivanovic. Hazard!
To have chance for someone of his technical ability, has to hit it really early on the half volley. Just doesn't get over it. He knows he's only...
Noble, dispossessed by Oscar. Oh, and was he tagged by Winston Reid? Waved away by Anthony Taylor, who was perfectly positioned.
Well, Winston Reid's arms were certainly high there, and he was done down the outside. All down to how much contact, if any, here. Little drop of the shoulder, he's down the outside, arms are out. Now that for me is a penalty. I don't see any reason for Oscar to go down.
The bench before the game is out. There's his compatriot Eden Hazard going up through the gears. Oh, Hazard!
Took it so early. Always going to go back onto his right side. Better angle to get the shot away. James Collins not sure when to go and commit here. He thinks Ayew's getting there. He's not. And you get a fair bit of the inside of his foot on that. Just doesn't move quite as much as he's hoping.
The owner thought that was in. Hazard. As Piliqueta set off outside him, but Hazard trying to help bulldoze and dance his way through. Here's Diego Costa.
First clean chance of the match he's had. You can see the disappointment because he had loads of time to get his foot through it. Good strength from Hazard initially to get it into him. Opened the target up well for himself, just didn't dip quickly enough for him. Hitting up through the ball, trying to get a bit of dip. He got it, it's a fraction too late.
Short to Oscar, who digs it out. Ivanovic in there, it's loose, it's Costa. Down he goes. Nordtveit bundling his way through. West Ham making a meal of clearing that one. And Arthur Masuaku fouling Oscar. Chelsea free kick.
I think he took a touch to the full-back because there was absolutely nothing on. Nobody ahead of the ball for West Ham. Everyone back in the box defending. Could have played it here, had a look up and then tries to buy himself some time. All of height in the wall, West Ham.
Willian takes and Adrian tips it over.
That's a very decent effort. Adrian offers him that side. A little bit too close to centre.
Couldn't compete the feet of his compatriot. Coutinho for Liverpool. As Piliqueta
took off Matic's head.
Well, the first half at Stamford Bridge under a...
26th. Let's see if we can find you a goal in the first Monday Night Football of the season at Stamford Bridge with Davy Provan and Bill Leslie.
Perfect timing, Dave. Both sides unchanged from the... Finished that first half. Ivanovic seeks Costa, who's done well to bring it down here. Diego Costa! Saved by Adrian.
A very decent save.
And he took a liberty there. Mikel Antonio snapped back in against Cesar Azpilicueta. And Mikel Antonio, who gave away a penalty here at Stamford Bridge last season, picks up a yellow card and does the same this.
Just ended up wrong side on 2 occasions. The moment before that he was wrong side. He's had a tug. Never in a position to make a clean challenge. You know, he can't make a clean challenge from that angle. He just come right through the back.
Inside the first minute of the second half. Costly moment indeed from Mikel Antonio. And it'll fall to Eden Hazard to capitalise on that mistake. It's Hazard against Adrian, and he blasts it into the roof of the net. The Antonio Conte era at Chelsea up and running. Eden Hazard has been the best player so far, makes his mark from 12 yards. Chelsea 1, West Ham 0.
Yeah, if anyone deserved to score, it's Eden Hazard. Maybe a little bit higher than he wanted here. He sneaks under the crossbar, but good enough, and no more than Chelsea deserve in what we've watched so far. That gives West Ham a major problem. They've got to come out now.
And steals Hazard. Now Willian. Still Willian! Adrian denies him.
Terrific play, quick enough to get down the outside. The angle is always closing on him here as he goes down the outside. Still a very decent effort. Probably just creeping inside that far post there, but for the right hand of Adrian. And he knows Chelsea need a second here.
Terry!
Great chance, terrific corner, right on the money. I looked a certainty as he rose there, John Terry. I think it's Winston Reid he gets away from in the mix.
Oh, Adrian taking a big risk. Costa went to play the ball. Well, he has been booked, Diego Costa. Adrian is rolling around on the ground. From where we are, Davey, it looked like a genuine attempt to capitalise on the Adrian mistake.
Wanted too much time in the ball, simple as that. And Costa's every right to go and try and win it in this situation. He's mistimed it, he's caught him. Genuine attempt to try and play the ball for me.
And deflected off the wall and behind.
Did the job. Just didn't get the ball up quickly enough. Must have been holding their breath there in the Chelsea bench.
Quarter of an hour to play. Chelsea leading by that solitary goal to nil. Collins' header, a swinger appeal for handball, not given, but that is in! Blasted home in emphatic style by James Collins.
Oh, what a finish! What a finish from the centre back. West Ham were screaming for a penalty just a moment earlier. They've created nothing in open play. If it was going to come, it was going to come from a set piece. Really good delivery from Payet. Well, West Ham screaming for a penalty, but on the half volley, what a finish from James Collins. That is anything but easy. Well, we said it, 1-0. It's never done and dusted. And remarkably, West Ham are right back in it.
Second. Playing it in towards Oscar. Super challenge by Winston Reid.
Right on the stretch. Great read there by Winston Reid. Oscar making the run in behind him. Not sure he's aware of Oscar, he's not, but got just enough of full stretch.
In towards Batshuayi. Winston Reid was there first. And it's wide by Pedro.
Doesn't have much to hit from that angle, Pedro. Winston Reid did brilliantly here on the back foot to get something on this. Gets it wider. Small target from that angle for Pedro. Always going to take the volley on.
Pedro. Looking for Costa.
Good idea. Cross takes James Collins right out the game. Costa just got a little bit too much to do here as it drops over his shoulder. Good ball in though, really nice height.
Batshuayi looking for Costa. Pedro wants it, Costa doesn't want to give it to him! That's why! That is why! Diego Costa making his style! And Antonio Conte looks like he's got his opening day win as Chelsea manager.
Looked initially as if James Collins had saved the day. He just doesn't get tight enough, the big fella, and Diego Costa, who gets time to get it out his feet. Ball comes in, Collins matches the run, looks as if the danger is just about over, but James Collins can't quite get out quickly enough. It's a terrific strike from Costa, who's had a very lean night up until now, but may just have had the final say through James Collins' legs. And Adrian with no chance.
Well, we know he wears his heart on his sleeve. There we go, Antonio Conte. Bringing his unique brand of celebration to the Premier League. Payet.
Slaven Bilic could have picked anyone to be in the end of that. It had to be Payet, and he scuffed it. Looked tailor-made for him.
Four lined up across the edge of the penalty area. Carroll's one of them. Might fall down here to Coate. Andy Carroll. Valencia strikes it. Chelsea can breathe again.
Over the piece, West Ham can have no complaints. There's that pinball machine in there. It looked as if Andy Carroll was going to get a shot away. Chelsea do enough to see it out.
I think Chelsea are going to enjoy life under Antonio Conte. It's an opening day win at Stamford Bridge against West Ham, and it's a winning start for the Italian manager. A dramatic late finale. Chelsea, who had bossed the match for large parts of it, led early in the second half after Eden Hazard converted a penalty. James Collins with a wonderful strike to level it up. Looked like it was going to be enough for West Ham to get a share of the points here. But Diego Costa, his first goal of the season, Davey, delivered Antonio Conte his first win as Chelsea manager.
I think it's a huge 3 points as well, though psychologically, you know, you want to win on day one. It sets the tone going forward, but my goodness, Chelsea did it the hard way. It looked as if they were going to drop 2 points. Should have been out of sight earlier on. Fair play to West Ham. Good introduction of Payet, and it looked as if they might leave with a point, but over the piece, a well-deserved win for Chelsea.
Well, many talking points here at Stamford Bridge to bring the end to a wonderful opening weekend of the Premier League. Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher will have a look back.